All right. This is a live stream. I'm here at Studio StZo. I'm Kue Varo. I'm here to play a few songs. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. We're just gonna give it a go. I've been dreaming, only dreaming. I've been dreaming, only dreaming. And is this the waking life, or have I died in my sleep? I used to have something I thought I could keep, but it doesn't feel so pretty now. I've been dreaming, only dreaming. I've been dreaming, only dreaming. And is this the world out there? We're all running as thin as our own atmosphere, suffocating. And it doesn't feel so pretty now. And it doesn't feel so pretty now. Alrighty. My water bottle fell, sorry. I'm gonna just switch instruments here, so stay tuned, everybody. This is a thing I gotta do. This is a thing. Whew, for a second there, I thought I lost my capo. Panic started to set in. Alrighty. Yeah, as you could probably tell, I'm a little rusty and performing for obvious reasons. So, please be kind. If there's anyone out there in the void. First. Whew. Almost blasted everybody with way too much music. All right. Okay, we got it. Is it cruel or kind not to speak my mind and to lie to you rather than hurt you? I confess all of my sins after several large gins, and still I hide from you, hide what's inside from you. And alarm bells ring as you say your heart still sings when you're with me. Oh, won't you please forgive me? I no longer hear the music. No, I no longer hear the music. And all the memories of the pubs and the clubs and the tubs and the drugs we shared together will stay with me forever. And all the highs and the lows and the twos and the fro's, they left me dizzy. Oh, won't you please forgive me? I no longer hear the music. No, I no longer hear the music. And all the memories of the fights and the nights on the blue lights and all the kites we flew together will stay with me forever. But all the highs and the lows and the twos and the fro's, they left me dizzy. Oh, won't you please forgive me? I no longer hear the music. No, I no longer hear the music. No, I no longer hear the music. All right. Whew. I got just a couple more songs going. This one I wrote last Sunday, so be warned. It's new, and I will learn it better. Be careful what you say. Sticks and stones don't hurt that way. And if I ever hurt you, know that I'm truly ashamed. I promise to be careful with what I say. 'Cause it only ever takes one time for the wrong time to be enough. And it only ever takes one time for the wrong time to be enough. Be careful with what you say. Sticks and stones don't hurt that way. And if I ever hurt you, know that I'm truly ashamed. I promise to be careful with what I say. 'Cause it only ever takes one time for the wrong time to be the last one. And it only ever takes one time for the right times not to last long. And it only ever takes one time for the wrong time to be the last one. And it only ever takes one time for the right time Sticks and stones just can't hurt that way. Feels so much worse when skin can't heal over and replace. I promise to be careful with what I say, 'cause it only ever takes one time for the wrong time to be the last one. And it only ever takes one time for the right times not to last long. And if I ever lose my kindness, I hope God carries me away. If I ever lose compassion and replace it with disdain, if I ever lose my kindness, I hope God carries me away. Promise to be careful with what I say. Your hand on that broad avenue. You crossed the road and never spoke to another as you flew. We left your man alone and dragged, laughing there at us. A romantic burst of blunder turned explosive blunderbuss. An ancient grand hotel of Persian thread and ivory. And when your man would turn his head, I'd see her look at me. Pools of brown and seas of red and demons in your pocket. The same romance performed a dance inside a silver locket. La, da, 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 la, da, 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 la. Grabbed my arm and left with me, though you were not allowed to. You took me to a public place to quietly blend into. Such a trick pretending that you're not doing what you want to. But seems like everybody does that every waking moment. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. Laid you down and touched you like the two of us both needed. It's safe to say that others did not approve of this and pleaded. So selfish them would be their cry, and or who'd be brave to argue. 'Cause doing what two people need is never on the menu. La, thank you so much. I'm Kue Varo, and this is Studio StZo. We are live at StZo right now. If you'd like to follow this studio for some exciting events and some performers that I'm particularly stoked to listen to, you can just check it out on the links below in the description. And thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. See you later. Good night.
The most surprising thing to me that I've learned about the industry, the music industry that is, since entering it, has been probably how difficult it is. I think that as a young person, I considered myself the exception to the rule, as most young people do. And I honestly thought that it was just going to be like smooth sailing. I would just work really hard and everything would just be perfect. And like the first people that I ever did music with would be my family from there on out. And I was very like optimistic and had a utopianistic idea of how things were going to work. And yeah, so I guess that's been the most surprising thing, is just that it really isn't that easy. If I could give myself advice, one piece of advice in particular, before I started doing music, I think it would be to care a lot less about making something appealing to the masses. Because doing that didn't really serve me anyway, and it just sort of made me miserable to begin with. And I think people really enjoy art, myself included, that's authentic. And if I hadn't wasted a bit of time and energy doing that, I think I would have been happier when I had a couple good bandmates and a good audience. And yeah, so I think that would be like my main piece of advice, is just make music that you actually would enjoy listening to and that is still therapeutic for you to make. You can always rephrase it into something more appealing later, but I don't think that should be the starting point of where you write songs, in my opinion. Have I ever wanted to quit music? Yes, definitely. I will, yeah. I wanted to quit music when I accidentally worked for a con artist, and there's some sirens going off, which they should be. Like, I should have saw the red flags. It's symbolic right now. No, I accidentally worked for a con artist, and that's when I really did see like the darkest underbelly of what was going on. And a lot of people that I saw doing music had a harder life because of it, and developed crutches on substances that made them more miserable than not, myself included. And I think that for a while I didn't know if I wanted to continue, because I did music because I thought it would be, I wanted to have a positive impact like the musicians that I listened to had on me, and make me feel less alone. I want to make other people feel less alone. So when I saw that that's not what was primarily happening, I had to rethink if I wanted to keep doing it or not. What made me keep doing it was actually that I saw a lot of tries and failures in my family, a lot of gumption and then it not working out, usually not at fault of anyone in my family. It was just things just sort of worked out that way. And I saw just people in my life in general sort of give up trying, and when I was a kid, I didn't think that that was great. I thought that it didn't do any good for any of those people. And so I thought, well, I'll be a hypocrite if I give up now. And I decided that the positive impact music had on me was greater than the negative impact of my experience the first few years that I was in the industry. So it's, yeah, so long as you're focused on the right stuff and you find good people to be around, then it's a wonderful place to be in, and music is magical. That's that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The end.